Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came? Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter.
Hey guys, what is up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. So today I'm showing you everything that I ate as a bariatric patient. I'm 5 months post-op. So I'm going to throw in here real quick, this is not the amount of food that you should be eating, especially if you are not 5 months post-op from a gastric bypass or any type of bariatric surgery. If you have not had weight loss surgery, please do not try to mimic my small portions. You need food. You need fuel. The goal of this video is just to show other patients what I'm eating, or to enlighten you that I am making the food choices and I am the one doing the work. Because there's a lot of stigma around weight loss surgery that it's the easy way out, and it's not. You can easily gain weight after weight loss surgery. It's not some magic tool. So yeah. So let's get into this. For breakfast, I am having my good old yogurt, a scoop of Gen Pro added to it. So this is the granola that I use. I usually don't have it in the packets because I usually keep them in these jars. But look, if you don't like to use a full sugar granola or granola at all, don't. You live your life how you want to, and I'm gonna live my life how I want to. My favorite granola, it always has been. Tasted great after surgery. So, it's just the one I like. So, if you don't want chocolate or peanuts or anything like that in your granola, then choose a different one. But this is just the one that I like. So, I don't count calories or anything like that because counting calories drives me personally crazy. And I have completely submitted to just living a healthy lifestyle and not focusing so hard on calories. I am a human calorie counter. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Coven from, was it Coven? It might have been Apocalypse. It was Coven or Apocalypse. One of the two. There was a certain person, one of their powers is a human calorie counter. And that's me. That would be my superpower, just so we're clear. Because I can look at something and tell you how many calories is in it. And it's kind of weird. I don't necessarily need to count calories, although I don't, but I do. So like, I can tell you how many calories I'm eating in a day without actually counting them. So I don't count them. So yeah, this is gonna be my breakfast. I'm gonna make it real quick and then show you. Okay, so I take my Gen Pro, I put it in here and I mix it around. Yes, I use a baby spoon. Yes, I just got that on my counter. I use a baby spoon when I'm eating stuff like this because it makes me eat slower. I honor my hunger. The goal after surgery is not to never to eat again. The goal is to learn healthy habits and eat when you're hungry. I think that's a common misconception, and I think that's how a lot of eating disorders are formed. And I'm here to try and help you and to try and, I don't know, help you form those healthy habits that I'm trying to form as well. We're in this together, you know? So this is a very high protein breakfast. I love this breakfast. I was having it every single day for a while, and then I kind of stopped, so we'll see if I start having it every day. This is my first time having it in a while. Then I decided why not. So then I just take just a little bit of granola. I don't put a lot because granola is pretty high calorie. So I put about that much in there. And then I stir it around. You don't have to. You could just leave it on top. But I do that so that I get granola bits in like every bite. And for this whole thing, it's 42 grams of protein. Well, it might be more than that. 46 grams of protein. So as I'm sitting here editing this, I realized that I never really explained why I add the Gen Pro to this. The reason I add the protein to it, this specific protein to it, is because the protein is 52 calories or something like that added to it. You're not going to find a protein that has 30 grams of protein in it that is unflavored, that honestly has no taste, that mixes well with everything like this protein. So the reason I add this in is because usually I can only eat half of this anyways. So while the whole thing is 46 grams of protein, so I'm getting in 23 grams of protein. Okay, so I'm eating lunch. I'm eating a cauliflower Philly cheesesteak bowl thingy that I made. This recipe is posted on my Instagram. Okay, so I just finished making dinner. So this is those little smoky sausages with some potatoes and some green beans and tomatoes. Threw it all in the sheet pan. First I baked the potatoes for a little bit because they're bigger and they take longer. And then I threw it all in the sheet pan with some seasonings. And this is dinner. Okay, so here's my plate. I added a little bit of light sour cream. I don't know, it just sounded good. We like sour cream with everything. So I'm about to go work out and I am drinking, this isn't actually built in this cup. I'm drinking my pre-workout. This is the Ghost Welch's Grape. This is the first time I've actually had it and this is delicious. I highly recommend, 10 out of 10. If you want to try this sample, they have it on their website. The last time I looked, they were sold out, but they might have it on there. I'll link it down below for you guys. I've never seen this machine in a gym. I've seen it like online and stuff, and I want to try it out. So I'm not going to do like a bunch of sets or anything on this, but I just wanted to try it. If you have one of these at your gym, I guess if you're doing the workout, then you can throw this in as like a killer. Looks fun. Okay, so it's much later. I just got back from the gym. I'm about to have my protein shake, which is the Ghost Nutter Butter. I use 1 cup of Fairlife protein, milk, DHA, omega-3. This is the one I prefer. If you want to use almond milk, go right ahead. I just prefer this because this is going to keep me full longer. I'm not looking for a short-term, low-calorie, low anything like that. I'm looking for sustainable, long-term, keep me full for longer. This is a higher protein. It's got DHA and omega-3. So I called my uncle and I was like, why didn't you tell me about, so if you guys don't know this, my uncle is really into fitness and a bodybuilder, and he knows about all the protein and stuff like this, but I was like, why didn't you tell me about Ghost? They're so good. The one he's been telling me about is Redcon 1, and they have samples on their website, and I'm kind of thinking about sampling some of their stuff, but I was like, why didn't you tell me about Ghost? And he was like, that's for people that don't like the taste of protein. That's me. So if you're somebody that doesn't like the taste of protein, cheers. That was a pretty big scoop. Wow. You guys like these cups? I got them on Amazon. I'll link it down below. I'll link my Amazon store down below too. I got a lot of stuff to link. I've never been excited to drink a protein drink, and I've been thinking about this dang thing all freaking day. You guys like my ring light in the back? It's because I'm always filming food content, so that just stays in here. You know the protein is good when I'm thinking about it all day. Okay guys, well, I did not end off the video yesterday. It's actually the next day. I'm sitting here editing this, and while I'm editing this, I wanted to throw in that I also take vitamins and medicine every single day. That's another thing I'll add to the link list. If you guys want me to link that down below, I will link the vitamins that I take. I have to take special bariatric vitamins. I take bariatric chews, actually, because I have to take calcium. That's just something that you have to take after bariatric surgery if you choose to take a certain type of vitamin. I personally like these ones better than the other kinds. If you're a bariatric patient, you know what I'm talking about. I ended up only having that shake. That shake kept me full. I definitely should have at least had another snack yesterday. I like to eat 2 snacks and 3 meals in my day, and yesterday it was just a day that I didn't eat 2 snacks. So I did have 3 meals, which is awesome, but I wish I would have had 2 snacks. So to give you guys like one more sample of like what I eat, this was my lunch. I put too much on my plate, but this was my lunch. So I made some canned tuna, and I put 4 Triscuits on my plate. There was 4, and I ate 2 of them. I had another bell pepper here. I had some carrots and mustard, and I had some tuna, which obviously I didn't eat all of it. This is like a little, you know, look inside of the stuff that I do end up eating throughout the day. I don't always eat the same thing, but I do try to keep it high protein, some type of vegetable. I do eat carbs. So the way that I look at food is totally different than before I had surgery. So I no longer demonize food. I no longer look at it as this is gonna make me fat. I look at food as fuel. I eat when I'm hungry. I'm learning my hunger cues. For me, fortunately, my hunger cues are coming back, but they are not I'm eating when I'm bored kind of cues. The only cues that aren't coming back is my thirst cues. I do have to force myself to drink water and make sure that I'm drinking stuff throughout the day. That is what I ate in a day. If you guys like these videos, I do try to post them on Wednesdays. Sometimes I miss a day, but we're trying to get back into the swing of things. I did take a little break there, but we're back. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I love you, and I will be here tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day.